Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. One of the important questions pertaining to our lives is, of course, what is the purpose of our life and what is it that we are intended to do in this life. But what is also important along with that question is that what are the various milestones we need to achieve in reaching that purpose in life, and what are the challenges that we will have to face. Now, while we have done a video on what will ascertain the purpose of life and what combinations together, including the position of the most important planets and what the position of the Lagna is, the Lagna Lord is the Bhrigu Bindu, and then also Rahu. We have looked at a lot of combinations which will ultimately give you the purpose of life. However, that purpose of life is pertaining to more of a specific milestone or specific goal that you have to you as an individual. However, for every person, basis the ascendant you are born in, there are certain generic challenges which are anyways thrown out at you. For example, for any individual in the horoscope, the 6th, 8th and 12th houses are the Dusthanas, and these three houses will churn out different challenges from time to time, specifically basis what the Dasha and the Antardasha of the planets come, and also when the transits happen during the life, and also how they get activated from time to time even when their Dasha is not on, but when the Dasha of a planet conjunct to them or conjunct to the house lord is on, then they also get activated. So for every individual, the 6th, 8th and 12th houses and their house activation is definitely a challenge. However, basis what ascendant you are born in, obviously different signs will occupy that house or rule that house, and through that different planets will rule that house, and so basis that at a generic level for every ascendant certain challenges will be given to you for us to handle, and then some specific ones will also be given to us basis how the planets are placed uniquely to our own horoscope. So for example, for an Aries ascendant native, the 6th house is ruled by Virgo, so the placement of Mercury is important, and the situations related to the sign Virgo, service, analysis obviously become something which is a challenge to Aries ascendant native. For Aries ascendant native, then 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, for example. So Scorpio, deep meaning, sudden upheavals, secrets, mysticism, and sudden upheavals in these will obviously be a challenge, for example. So similarly, for each ascendant, some challenges will be given to you at the generic level. The second challenge for an Aries ascendant native would be uniquely to how your horoscope is. So if a person is born in Aries ascendant, then because of virtue of ruling the 6th house, where is Mercury placed? Now for one Aries ascendant native, Mercury may be placed in the Lagna. For another one, Mercury may be placed in the 4th house. For another one, Mercury may be placed in the 9th house. So basis where Mercury is placed, you will also find that upheavals related to the 6th house will showcase themselves accordingly. Sickness may also be related to the body part where Mercury is placed, and whether it is placed in a malefic aspect or with another malefic. So 6th ruler going into, for example, the 10th house, that too with another malefic such as a Ketu or a Rahu or even a Saturn, may give you challenges, for example, of the knees, and that is unique to the Aries ascendant native whose Mercury is afflicted in the 10th house, but may not happen to everyone. So that is at a specific level. So every ascendant native, by virtue of which sign rules the 6th house, 8th house and 12th house, will have challenges at a generic level, and how the placement of the lords of these houses, what planets are placed in these houses, what are the aspects, what are the conjunctions, what are the doshas pertaining to that particular individual, there will be specific challenges given to that individual. So let's jump into what specific challenges at an ascendant level are thrown out at people by virtue of being born in a certain ascendant. Now for an Aries ascendant native, by virtue of Mercury ruling the 6th house of Virgo, the challenges for the Aries ascendant native is about service or career that the person will have, and this is strongly connected to a career which should be connected to how you are of better service to humanity. That's the both an opportunity and the challenge given to you, because Virgo rules the 6th house. So while the 6th house is the house of service, but Virgo is also a sign of healing, is also a sign of helping and supporting others in healing situations, where you are able to come across as somebody who supports people who are going through turmoil, which could be related to sickness, which could be related to challenges of analysis. So through your analysis, you come across as a problem solver, as a healer to others, and that's the challenge which is given to an Aries ascendant native by virtue of Virgo sign ruling the 6th house. Second, the Scorpio sign ruling the 8th house. The challenge for an Aries ascendant native is also about how various upheavals and trauma situations could be very secretive, could be something which you have to dig deep in, only then you will be able to solve. Unless you look deep within yourself, deep analysis of your situation, your perspective, your personality is seen, you will not be able to handle them well. Why personality as well? Because Mars not only rules your 8th house but also the Lagna. So for an Aries ascendant native, it is the challenges lie deep within you. Many times the upheavals and trauma that you face in life could be because of virtue of how you are seen by others, what your personality is, what your attitude towards life is, what your temperament in various situations is. And that is the challenge given to Aries ascendant natives by virtue of the Lagna Lord also ruling the 8th house, and Scorpio sign, the sign of mysticism, secrets, upheavals, trauma being associated with the 8th house. And then the 12th house by virtue of being ruled by Pisces, it means that Pisces being the sign of imagination, Pisces being the sign of a higher realm than at a base level, and at a creative level being able to use your imagination to face upheavals in life, because the 12th house is also the house of upheavals and challenges. So the person's challenge will be to use his imagination, to use his creativity, and be able to use that energy, that strength given to him or her to face the challenges of the 12th house, which could be challenges of losses, challenges of effort going to waste, challenges of health, challenges of of being alone for a long period of time, working in isolation, working in solitude. And so, without using your imagination, without using your creativity, without using your sensitivity, you will not be able to solve those challenges. So, the challenge for the Aries ascendant native is a Virgo sign ruling the 6th house, Scorpio sign ruling the 8th house, and Pisces sign ruling the 12th house. And so, using service, using your ability to overcome your personality issues, and using your creativity to face the challenges given to an Aries ascendant native. The challenge for a Taurus ascendant native is by virtue of Libra ruling the 6th house. Thus, relationship and a balance in relationship is important for the Taurus ascendant native, because the 6th house is also the house of court cases, upheavals, being challenged by competitors, being challenged by people who work behind your back. So the better you handle relationships, the better you will be able to curb
people within the family, within your friend circle, within your work colleagues who may rebel against you and act against you and even act behind your back or even backstab you. So the challenge for a Taurus ascendant native is to shed materialism and to embrace relationships and to focus on relationships rather than materialism and to earn people rather than try to earn money, and let go of some of the greed that they may develop when facing relationship issues. And if they are able to handle relationships better, they are able to balance relationships better, then the Taurus ascendant native will find that they face lesser challenges related to relationships, whether the relationship is in the family, of near and dear, of spouse or children, or even colleagues at work or bosses and supervisors at work. And because the 6th house is also the house of illness, many of the challenges to the person like trauma, stress, depression may lessen if the person is able to handle the relationships better and be able to have a more balanced approach to relationships. With the 8th house being ruled by Sagittarius for a Taurus ascendant native, it means that Sagittarius being a sign of asking for freedom, of wanting freedom, wanting to not be chained by others, the sense of adventure, the sense of wanting to travel, to reach out to others and meet people from different cultures and not be tied down to anything. So the challenge for a Taurus ascendant native is that the person will have to face some issues related to his own freedom and how much he exerts his own freedom. So there will be times where the Taurus ascendant native will have to curb his sense of freedom and be okay to being tied down or being attached to responsibilities and duties. And if the person is ready to do his duties, his responsibilities, and not always run away from those responsibilities and duties, fearing that his freedom is at stake, the turmoil, the upheavals, the sudden challenges of the 8th house will be lesser for the Taurus ascendant native by virtue of Sagittarius ruling the 8th house. And the more they are able to let go of the greed for the vagabond to reach out to different cultures and meet others, but want to be in touch with their own people so that they are able to do their duties better, that much more better the Taurus ascendant native will be able to face the turmoil of life, because then he or she will get the support of near and dear ones rather than feeling left alone. And by virtue of Aries ruling the 12th house, for a Taurus ascendant native, it is important that, because Aries also signifies your personality, your temperament, your go-getting spirit, the sense of fighting, wanting to achieve at any cost, then not going overboard with your energy, not going overboard with the sense of need and want, because if you go overboard, then you will face losses. You may face distance from your closest near and dear one. You may face situations where everybody may move away from you or leave you alone, or you may feel lonely, or your efforts of blindly following your needs, your wants, without taking into account your relations, without taking into account your sense of responsibility and duty, these efforts will go to waste. These efforts will only bring you challenges and losses and solitude and loneliness. And that is the challenge for a Taurus ascendant native by virtue of Libra ruling the 6th house, Sagittarius ruling the 8th house, and Aries ruling the 12th house. For a Gemini ascendant native, they have the unique feature of the natural 8th house sign Scorpio actually ruling the 6th house, and this is a very unique combination. What does that mean? It means that sudden trauma, sudden upheavals related to career, related to diseases, related to how they are able to help others, help humanity, how they are able to do their responsibilities will be the challenge that they will face. Because the 6th house is also work related, career related, so sudden unforeseen upheavals will be the challenge that they will face. And some of their health related or illness related challenges may be sudden, and they may suddenly come up without warning, which may require them maybe hospitalization, reaching out to healthcare services, because the 6th house also signifies healthcare services, and be able to solve those challenges. Of course, basis where Mars is placed will either make it better or lighter, or other opportunities may be given. However, Scorpio being the 6th house ruling sign, definitely these challenges are thrown to the Gemini ascendant native. With Capricorn ruling the 8th house, the challenge for a Gemini ascendant native is how, with discipline, with organized effort, with being ready to spend long hours, long effort at solving day-to-day challenges and overcoming upheavals, overcoming trauma, is the challenge thrown at Gemini ascendant native. Without being ready to put in hard work, without being ready to put in disciplined effort, without being ready to go the long haul, without being committed, without being loyal to your relationships, to your work, you will not be able to face the challenges and the upheavals and the sudden trauma that will be thrown at you from time to time. And this is the challenge which is given to Gemini ascendant native, that they need to be organized in their life, disciplined in their life, very committed to their effort, very committed to what they do, because only through that commitment, only through that sense of duty and responsibility, only through that discipline and willing to put in the long hard work and being patient, will they be able to face the challenges and overcome the challenges in life. And that will also open up the doors of luck for them, because the ruler of the 8th house, Saturn, also rules the 9th house. So luck, fate and the ability to overcome trauma and challenges, it will be through the personality or through the capability of putting in the long hard work, dedicated and organized effort. And the 12th house being the sign Taurus ruling it, the Gemini ascendant native will find that materialistic endeavors, greed for materialistic items in life, especially luxurious items of life, and wanting that more and more, can be a challenge for them to save their money and savings, because Taurus is also the sign of money and earnings and savings. So the challenge for a Gemini ascendant native is that if they are not able to keep their materialistic pursuits under control, wanting more comforts in life, more luxuries in life and chasing those, then they will not be able to curb their losses, they will not be able to curb their needs and wants. They will not be able to save money, they will not be able to keep their purse strings tight, they will not be able to have financial security long term in life. So that is the challenge giving to a Gemini ascendant native from the 12th house dissemination. Also, they need to be somebody who carries the family's values, they need to carry their culture, and they need to be somebody who lives a principled life for them to save them from loneliness, from solitude, or even facing financial destruction or even jail term. For a Cancer ascendant native with Sagittarius ruling the 6th house, the main challenge for the Cancer native is that a sense of responsibility, a sense of duty, rather than running away from service, running away from helping others, running away from the opportunity given to them to serve others, to serve humanity, is what is their milestone they need to achieve. With Sagittarius being the sign of wanting freedom, wanting to exert themselves, exert or loosen the bonds, and wanting the sense of adventure, exhilaration, and not being want to be tied down, will be a challenge where it comes to their service, where it comes to relationships also. And if the Cancer ascendant native, by virtue of Sagittarius ruling the 6th house, is not ready to do his responsibility of contributing to helping humanity, contributing to be of service to others, contributing to and helping his closest work related associations at career, then he or she will continue to face challenges, because Sagittarius is also a fiery sign. Needing to control their diet is also an important element for Cancer ascendant natives. Or they may attract illness, they may attract challenges related to their visceral organs. With Aquarius ruling the 8th house, and Aquarius also being a sign of extended network, societal connections, and the masses. So the challenge for a Cancer ascendant native is not to be too tied to the emotionality, not to be too tied to their home, but to reach out to be and put in effort to be one with the masses, to go out and be ready to work and be associated with larger masses of people, work for society, and find their goals in solving the trauma, solving the unfortunate circumstances of others, solving the upheavals of others, or helping in the upheavals of others. And through that service of helping large masses and outside of their friend circle, outside of their family, outside of their near and dear, and supporting others and caring for others beyond their relationships, beyond their connections, and being helpful to others in the situation of unfortunate circumstances. Through that, the Cancer ascendant native will also be able to overcome his own misfortunes, his own upheavals, his own sudden trauma and challenges. And by virtue of Gemini ruling the 12th house for a Cancer ascendant native, and Gemini being a sign of communication, Gemini being also the sign of marketing, branding, and doing short journeys, the challenge for a Cancer ascendant native would also be that he or she should be able to sharpen the communication, should be able to hone their communication skills to overcome challenges related to expenses, related to traumas, related to health, related to solitude, or even working abroad. It's an opportunity for a Cancer ascendant native that as long as they are mindful of the words that they use, the tone of their language, what message they are sending across, and are mindful of not sending out the wrong message, not sending out the wrong branding for them, not marketing their own personalities wrong, then they will be saved from high expenses, they will be saved from being set aside by their own family members, or feeling lonely and being under emotional trauma. Because the Cancer sign people, emotions are important, and so if they are not mindful of how they communicate, what they say, and how they come across, how they brand themselves, how their personality is manifesting to their own people, they will then not feel lonely, they will not feel set aside or cast aside, and they will also be able to save themselves from losses of effort, losses of money, losses of health, and losses of emotion. For a Leo ascendant native, by virtue of Capricorn ruling the 6th house being the sixth sign. This means that in the matter of their work, their career, in the matters of how they face competition at work, in the matters of how they face hidden challenges coming from people who work behind their back and who are inimical to the Leo native, discipline, effort, commitment and a sense of loyalty will help them face them. So being committed to and being loyal to their colleagues, to their team members, rather than coming out as somebody who is too much into self, too much into being arrogant, protecting their own sense of false respect and distancing others, whereby people become inimical to you and become a challenge to you, and thereby creating challenges and issues for you at work. You will not be able to keep sudden issues down, or challenges at work, or challenges of inimical relations down. If you are not loyal, you are not committed in your relations as well, because Saturn also rules the 7th house, then you may invite court cases, you may invite health challenges or frustration, your own reputation being lost, because for a Leo ascendant native, reputation, self-respect is important, and your leadership will also be under question and will be even at a loss if you don't show your commitment to your loyalty to your team members, to who your partners are at work or in life, and stand by them and support them and not be arrogant. With this Pisces sign ruling the 8th house for a Leo ascendant native, the challenge is that without being creative, without being imaginative, without thinking out of the box, you may not be able to solve sudden events which will be thrown at you, or upheavals which will be thrown at you, out at you. By using your imagination, by using your creativity, only that, through that and your loyalty and commitment and keeping the relationships intact, will you be able to face and overcome sudden trauma, sudden upheaval and even loneliness. With the 12th sign being Pisces and now ruling the 8th house, the 12th and the 8th house strongly connected, there may be times where in your most serious of illnesses or times of trauma you may be left alone, and that is the challenge for the Leo ascendant native, not to create too much of distance between them and others. And with the 12th sign being the sign of Cancer, it also shows that being too much emotional about your self-respect, being too much emotional about your standing in society and how others see you, and demanding that others respect you rather than being worthy of that respect, you will only be left alone. You will feel set aside, you may feel that people have foregone you, and you may face losses. Your efforts will come to waste, your earnings and savings will be eroded, and because Cancer is also representative of the 4th house, you may invite domestic challenges at home by virtue of not being able to keep your emotional high-handedness in check. For a Virgo ascendant native, by virtue of Aquarius ruling the 6th sign, it means that general society, your connections beyond your immediate family, and working in large organizations and respecting societal norms is your challenge. Not being able to cater to and serving others and being flexible to others rather than being too analytical in how you ascertain others, how much you pick issues in others, how much of a close eye, analytical eye you have on others, but are not flexible to others, are not flexible to their needs, their wants, their emotions. You will only be creating unnecessary enemies. You will be creating groups of people who may go against you, and that will also invite health challenges, health issues. With the 8th house being ruled by Aries, there may be challenges of fire incidents also in your life, and sudden upheavals can also come about through either fire or fiery temper because of the need to be perfect, the need to be as close to perfection as possible, and being too analytical and sometimes too complaining. You may unnecessarily invite unfortunate events, trauma, upheavals in life, which may also lead to circumstances which you had not imagined, and sudden upheavals coming in, and people of Virgo ascendancy not understanding where the issues come from and how they could miss out such a turn of events. And with Leo ruling the 12th house for a Virgo ascendant native, this also means that for the Virgo ascendant native, they need to be correct, they need to be perfect, and they need that their will need to be done, as they are the most appropriate suggestions that are put forth, rather than also looking at the other side. Looking at the larger picture is important. By virtue of taking to heart any rejection of what they propose, any rejection of what their approach is, and being asked to be flexible and being asked to be more open-minded, more broad-minded, but failing to do so will not only impact their reputation, their standing in society, but also may bring in losses to them, financial losses. They may feel they are lonely and they have been set aside by others, and they are not respected as much. And that is a major challenge which Virgo ascendant natives will face, as the Leo sign also represents self-respect, pride, and if pushed too much, also arrogance. For a Libra ascendant native, with the 6th house being ruled by the sign of Pisces, their major challenges how they use their creativity and imagination at work, with colleagues, with those who they feel is competition, with their contemporaries, and rather than sticking to the norms but being more open-minded, being more imaginative, and using their imaginative and creativity to be able to overcome competition without having a balance in relations, in the sense of service, in how they help humanity, but with creativity, pushing the boundaries of imagination, pushing the boundaries of sensitivity, and looking at the real picture rather than looking at things with the rosy colored spectacles, is the challenge given to Libra ascendant natives. With the 8th house being ruled by the sign of Taurus, the challenge for Libra ascendant natives is that they may face sudden upheavals and challenges in life with respect to money, with respect to earnings and savings. While everything is seeming normal, suddenly they may face challenges in their work, challenges in their business, challenges in their investments, challenges in their savings, which may be brought about by sudden upheavals or even health related issues, because of which their earnings, their savings may be impacted or even eroded. So, being wise in terms of money, being wise in terms of where they spend their money, how they earn their money, and being not too materialistic or unethical in the approach to earning money or saving money is the challenge given to Libra ascendant natives. With Taurus sign also representing principles and values and family, taking the family along and not being too materialistic at the cost of family ties, at the cost of their values, at the cost of their principles, is also the challenge thrown at Libra ascendant natives by the virtue of Taurus ruling the 8th house. And for Libra ascendant natives, with Virgo being the 12th sign, the challenge for them is that they need to be service oriented, they need to be healers, and they also need to choose their professions carefully, because the 6th sign is the 6th house which Virgo naturally rules, is also the sign of healing and supporting humanity, and now being associated with the 12th house which is also related to health. So choosing the profession which is in some way a healing profession, a supporting profession, supporting others who are themselves going through challenges in health, challenges of solitude, or they themselves are depressed or going through emotional turmoil, is the challenge given to Libra ascendant natives. And not being too analytical in matters of money or savings, and neither being too tight-fisted that you end up being penny wise and pound foolish, is a challenge thrown at Libra ascendant natives by virtue of the 12th house being ruled by Virgo sign. For a Scorpio ascendant native, by virtue of Aries sign ruling the 6th house, the immediate challenge is how they overcome their competition of people who are inimical to them, or colleagues at work, or their team members, and how they don't push the boundaries of temper, push the boundaries of ego, push the boundaries of their own goals, their aspirations, to handle relationships at work and those who are competition to them and their contemporaries. Because the same Lord or the same planet Mars rules both the Lagna as well as the 6th house. This means that sometimes the Scorpio ascendant native can be too goal oriented, too myopic in trying to achieve their own goals, and be too self-serving, not to see that where they are pushing the buttons of relationships at work, and how they handle colleagues, how they handle the competition, how they look at contemporaries. Sometimes they can think of even close colleagues as competition and be ruthless in how they handle competition or overcome the competition at work, and how they handle their colleagues, because they may in fact turn friends into enemies or turn friends into competitors at work if they are too goal oriented, which serves only them, and not look at the larger picture and not look at other people's requirements also, and team goals rather than their own goals. By virtue of the Scorpio ascendant native having the Gemini sign ruling the 8th house, it means that in the time of turmoil, in the time of unfortunate events, in the time of sudden unexpected issues being thrown at them, they will have to fall back on their communication skills. They will have to balance what they say, what they talk, how they brand themselves, how they are seen, because Scorpio ascendant natives being seen with some degree of suspicion, how they talk, how they communicate, how they showcase their personality may also either help them overcome trauma and challenges, or may pull them down deeper into issues and challenges. And sometimes they may also have a dual mindset about how to handle issues and trauma, whether at work, whether in lives, or how to handle sudden upheavals. So the challenge for a Scorpio ascendant natives is to hone their communication, to hone their personality, and to not come across as too secretive and too self-serving or greedy, because then the support that they look for from others in helping them overcome trauma, overcome upheavals may not come through. And by virtue of Libra ruling their 12th house, and Libra being the sign of relationships and also the sign of partnership, so how they handle the expenses, the aspirations and the effort by doing a balance in their partnerships, by doing a balance in their relationships, taking the relationships along when facing challenges is key to how they will save themselves from avoiding waste, avoiding losses, avoiding feeling left out, avoiding feeling lonely, avoiding having the feeling of being cast aside. For a Sagittarius ascendant native, by virtue of Taurus ruling the 6th house, thus the challenge for them with respect to 6th house, health, competition, challenges at work, colleagues, contemporaries, team members is how they don't make money as the core thing for them to achieve, even while serving others, because the 6th house is also the house of service, supporting others, supporting humanity. If they become too money oriented in how they look at their work, how they look at their relationship with colleagues, how they look at helping and serving others, how they look at how much their work is serving them, then they will find that issues may keep coming to them with respect to earnings and savings, and they may not be able to satisfy their aspirations well, especially because the 6th house ruler also rules the 11th house of aspirations. So the challenges for the Sagittarius ascendant native will be that they should not become too aspirational with respect to earnings and savings or earning money and spoil the relationships at the cost of more material benefits. If they do that, then they will lose the support of colleagues, there will be more enmity at work, in their careers, and they may also face depression, emotional trauma because of their savings and earnings and livelihood getting affected. By virtue of Cancer sign ruling the 8th house, for a Sagittarius ascendant native, overcoming emotional issues will be the greatest challenge they face when facing trauma and upheavals thrown up at them through the 8th house. Whenever they face challenges, the majority of their challenges which are upheaval bringing or trauma bringing and sudden issues bringing will be connected to how they handle their emotions, how they handle their fiery emotional energy and the sense of being too detached emotionally. If they are too detached and they are valuing their sense of freedom too much and not looking at their sense of emotion and those who they are attached emotionally with, then in their most of their trauma will be the ones where they will feel emotionally at a loss. They will feel emotionally let out and emotionally let down. And if moon is not placed well, then a sense of loss, depressions, even psychiatric problems may come for a Sagittarius ascendant native. With Scorpio ruling the 12th house and Scorpio being the sign of mysticism and hidden areas, hidden things, hidden manifestations, many times the challenge for a Sagittarius ascendant native could be that a lot of waste in life comes from those areas which they are not able to understand easily, whether the loss of health, whether the loss of money, whether the loss of relationships, whether the sense of feeling lonely, will all come because they are not able to understand, they are not able to look deep within. And this could also come for a Sagittarius ascendant native because of too much focusing on their need for freedom, sense of not being too attached and being at a distance from what actually is happening at the ground level is the challenge what the Sagittarius ascendant native will face in terms of relationships, health, losses, effort, and the sense of feeling left out. For a Capricorn ascendant native, by virtue of Gemini ruling the 6th house, it is important that the Capricorn ascendant native understand that how they communicate, how they brand themselves, how they are seen by their team members, by their competitors, by their colleagues at work, and how they are seen in their office or in the workplace will be critical to their worthiness of or how much they are able to contribute in their careers, in their jobs, in their sense of being able to serve others and serving humanity at large. With Gemini also being the sign of showcasing or demonstrating your skills, they will have to very skillfully use their communication and their language and their ability and their tone to handle issues of enmity or inimical opposition at work. Because Gemini sign is ruled by Mercury, which also rules the 9th house for a Capricorn ascendant native, and thus through their communication skills, through the ability to manage their colleagues, through the ability to manage competition, through the ability to serve others and demonstrate the appropriate personality, market themselves and brand themselves well, the doors of fate and luck will also open for them. If not, then the challenge for them will persist at work, where their communication skills will let them down and create unnecessary issues related to career and work and with colleagues. With the 8th house being ruled by Leo, a sense of being too haughty and being too practical in their work, too practical in their life, will bring sudden unfortunate, unforeseen events for the Capricorn ascendant native. Practicality without a sense of attachment, without a sense of relations, without a sense of looking at the larger picture, rather than being too obedient, too loyal, too committed in their work sphere, without challenging the status quo, without being ready to move ahead, without being ready to take the leadership as the Leo sign signifies for 8th house, they will not be able to overcome issues. Sudden upheaval, sudden trauma, sudden challenges may come in the work sphere, which also hits at the sense of self-respect, the sense of pride, the sense of loyalty, and hit them hard because of virtue of being too practical and not being able to balance between practicality and the emotional side and the softer side and the relationship side in life. And by virtue of the 12th house being ruled by Sagittarius sign for a Capricorn ascendant native, this also means that too much sense of wanting to escape from the spiritual side or the higher realm and being too connected to the worldly events, the materialistic events, may be the point of their downfall, where whether their health is connected, whether their sense of salvation is connected, or the sense of being related to others is connected. Sagittarius being the sign of being not too attached, a Capricorn ascendant native may fall into the trap of feeling outcast from relations, being outcast from loved ones, and feeling too lonely and too solitary by virtue of being too focused at work and wanting to exert their sense of freedom to do what they want, and that may bring certain issues and trauma and downfall and create losses for them, and may also bring about a sense of loneliness and health issues as well. For an Aquarius ascendant native with Cancer sign ruling the 6th house, how they approach their work, their career, their health, serving humanity, serving others, and having an emotional connect to work, having an emotional connect to service, having an emotional connect to relationships, to their home, but not overdoing it is the biggest challenge for an Aquarius ascendant native. Either being too cold to colleagues, being too cold to what they serve, or being completely emotionally detached from work, or investing too much in work, investing too much in inimical equations, being too much attached to issues with colleagues and letting them have an emotional turmoil on you will bring health challenges, depression challenges, even heart related issues, and may also create issues in your materialistic pursuits, because Cancer is also related to the 4th house, being the natural ruler of the 4th house, and so long term your riches, your savings, your domestic happiness and your mental peace also be affected by over investing in emotional issues concerning work, or either being too cold to people and being too connected to work. The other challenge for an Aquarius ascendant native by virtue of Virgo sign ruling the 8th house is that being too analytical in life, too analytical in working with others, too analytical and a perfectionist in how they lead their life will bring about sudden unfortunate events in their life, unforeseen events in their life, hidden competition striking at them in their lives, which may also be connected to work, which may also be connected to their health, which may also be connected to their long-term service, their long-term career, because Virgo sign also is the natural ruler of the 6th house. So if they are not able to handle life events by being able to look at the larger picture, by being able to keep an open mind rather than being too perfectionist, too analytical, too complaining, too wishy-washy about what their approach is, then they may not be able to handle those sudden events in life. So the challenge for them in matters of the 8th house is to have a more open mind, to have a more liberal mind, to also be able to look at the larger picture, to be able to not be too much of a perfectionist, but be a balancer in how they see relationships, events and work. By virtue of Capricorn ruling the 12th house, for an Aquarius ascendant native, where the 12th lord is also the Lagna lord, it means that being too organized, being too committed to being too structured in effort, without being creative, without being able to see out of the box, without using your sense of imagination, without being open-minded to how you work, can bring losses, will make your efforts go to waste, will make you feel that your work is not bringing the fruits of your labor, will make you feel isolated, may make you feel that you are singled out at work and you are losing out at work, and the sense of dejection may come for an Aquarius ascendant native. Being too practical in life without looking at the creative side, the imaginative side, and being more open-minded could bring losses, challenges, issues and a sense of feeling lonely. For a Pisces ascendant native, by virtue of Leo ruling the 6th house, too much in yourself, looking at how the work serves you rather than how you serve others, rather than always pushing for a leadership role at work, always wanting to be the one who is above the rest and is above competition while pushing others down, could be a challenge which Pisces ascendant natives rule or face connected to work. Leo being the sign of leadership, also being the sign of pride, you sometimes take too much pride in what and how you work and how you serve others, and become too emotionally attached to that sense of pride, and you are not able to take criticism, you are not able to take constructive objection to your work, and sometimes by virtue of that you may come across as arrogant, you may come across as too self-serving connected to career and work, or being too imaginary or too much of an ideal world that you live in. And that could be the sense of downfall for a Pisces ascendant native. You will need to be more realistic. You will also need to be able to give others the space and also be able to balance work with respect to your own aspirations and how you manage your colleagues at work. With the 6th house being Leo, this is also a challenge with respect to taking leadership when the situation arises, rather than whacking the whip at the people who work below you. So sometimes, rather than leading from the front, kicking people from the back to take responsibility could also be an issue faced by Pisces ascendant natives. So a sense of responsibility and leadership without being too arrogant and self-serving about it is the challenge they face in matters related to the 6th house. With the 8th house sign being Libra, taking relationships along, not living in an imaginary and an ideal world, but being able to balance the relationships, being able to balance partnerships, being able to balance teamwork, being able to balance how you work on a day-to-day with others, rather than bringing in too much idealism, is the challenge that Pisces ascendant natives will face. If not, then you may invite unnecessary trauma, unnecessary upheavals, unnecessary challenges, and when the sudden trauma and issues happen, you will find that relationships may not serve you, relationships may not come to your rescue, relationships may not stand by you, and you will feel dejected, you will feel a sense of loss. With Aquarius being your 12th house ruler and Aquarius also having the same lord as that of your 11th lord of aspirations, sometimes being not able to look at the practical side of life and being able to look at things closer and closer to the ground, but being too airy-fairy about things and always looking at the bigger picture alone and not looking at the smaller nitty-gritties in life and at work, may take you away from meeting your aspirations and meeting your desires. And not being organized at work, not being determined and practical, and being too idealistic and too much in the air will bring losses, will not bring your efforts to fruit, and you will feel left out and you will feel that your desires and aspirations are not being met. That is the challenge for a Pisces ascendant native.
So friends, now that we have seen what are the challenges, specific challenges thrown out basis what ascendant you are born in, please look into your own horoscopes and check what are the specific challenges thrown out at you and what are the unique challenges thrown out at you basis where the lords of these houses are placed, what doshas they are in, what conjunctions they are in, what aspects they are in, and basis that during the dasha, during the transits of these planets, challenges will be thrown out to you, and opportunities and the ability to reach milestone will also be given to you. So use that information to counter the challenges which are going to come at you, come up on top, and use the opportunities that you are given to you and move forward. So friends, please like this video, please share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. And if you are looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. And till we meet some other time, this is your friend, astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.